But if another man, that's why it's not good to trust men, even what you hear, but know it and prove it to yourself. So the reality, spiritualness, or whatever you want to choose, what have you heard from someone else? And, a group of scientists get together and all these doctors, well, it's this, and then they agree and we read the same book. And of course you agree. You read the same book. Is it the truth? What is the truth? Oh, a life's journey is the truth. Every year you will think different than you do now. And when you're my age, you will even think more different. Because life would have seasoned you and gave you the truth. You know the best thing in life itself? The greatest gift of life is life itself. The schools and universities in Harvard, they teach a philosophy. The teaching of philosophy, I find out, is only to teach you what you already know. You don't need to go to a big university to have intelligence. When you were born, you got this in here. This is the computer. All you got to do is put input in. The input that's bad, trash it. It doesn't work, right? What works for you may not work for me. What works for you may not work for me. What works for me not. But we all work together, right? Like there's doctors. Everyone has their own calling and their own gift. And their own. So whatever that calling, listen to your inner being. And then what I'm seeing now, it's the inner peace, man. Where's your inner peace? I never had inner peace till now. And I'm sick. My hours are coming, but I got peace. I'm happy. And I see people panicking, buying toilet paper and filling up on food. And then the electric goes out in Beverly Hills. And all the food they bought spoiled. What good does it do you? You know, there's a song called Un Puño de Tierra. El día que me muero nomás te voy a llevar un puño de tierra. It's saying, from the day that I die, all I'm taking with me is a little crust of dirt. That's all you're going to take. You came in, look, this world is painful. And you're going to suffer. That's what that cross is. It's got a lot of meanings. One of them is going to suffer. You're going to get old and you're going to die. That's the truth. If you're lucky, you'll die natural causes and just shut down. My father did, but he got sick at heart problem. So that's the reality of life. But the holding on till the end, the suffering. So you're going through this transition in time. Your health is, man, you guys have a good right now. Embrace it, enjoy it, right? But don't let this shadow and your death, call it what you will. Don't let it put you through those things that you see people, because then I really begin to see where is our faith. What do we believe in? We believe in man? No, don't believe in man. I can't promise you nothing. Sure, you can get by with his material thing, but you can't take them with you, right? See, freedom is like, that bird. I sit all day night. I watch a bird. There's 3 of them. They come and they go. In a lifetime, I watch them. I sit and I enjoy it. And they sit and they sing and they chirp, but no one knows the words of their song and the secrets of their song. And they seem to play, and then they go away. The next day they come again, but one by one I watched disappear until finally there was none. But then another group comes, and they do the same thing again. And then I sit back and I think to myself, one day I have to disappear. But I wonder if one day I'll reappear. Will you reappear? See, these are the mysteries of life.
But I want to be a whale. I fucking go, the ocean and shit. But not like right now. Like maybe like 50 years ago and shit.
You're gonna reappear. The ecosystem, man, we're part of it.
Will I reappear and still remember this moment?
You might come back, like the Indians say, you might come back as equal. You know what? Now I know why the Native Americans says, we don't believe in owning land. We shared with the animals of the forest. They were the original people. That's why I like their philosophy. Because they knew when the forest was, like the trees praise up and grow up to the sky and they give praise. And like the forest was in laughing, not cried because they cut the timber and they pollute the oceans and the oil. And the one she says, how long will you keep doing this till all you'll have to eat is dollars? And so I see what they're saying. So we do share this with animals because you don't take anything with you. But this magnificent thing that we're in is called life. And it has its sorrows. It has its pleasant side. But if we get blinded by like, well, you know what? I shouldn't really look at that poor person, you know, that's his problem. Hmm? I'm better or I'm luckier, and are you? Or are you just passing through a time? And if that grace is on you where you just shut down naturally, man, you're blessed. See, now I understand what a blessing is. A blessing is to have peace of mind, to not suffer. Okay, I know suffering comes from your actions. An example, if you drink water, most likely you'll stay healthy and clean, and you'll clean your system up. But if you drink nothing but soda and alcohol, you're destroying your body. Okay, same thing with smoking. You're smoking all the time. And then I realized, yeah, you're free to choose, but from what you choose will rule you. Okay, and then you'll be subject to it. And I thought, this is an expression of my ignorance from the lifetime of not knowing. But did I do it deliberately and knowing? Yeah, I don't care. I want to die. No. Ignorance. No. What's the other word? Peer
Well, no, it
pressure.
just depends on if you can control your, indulgences and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I feel like, I work all week and stuff, and you know what I mean? If I want to drink on Friday, I'll drink on Friday and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I'm not hurting nobody and shit, I don't think, everything in moderation. You know what I mean?
You said it right there, in moderation.
Yeah.
But I think the bottom is to take care of yourself, eat well, everything and not excessive of one thing, from pot to every balance, and then meditate into a healthy body and clean. But then the question comes, like I said, it's your choice. What do you want to believe in? You can believe in the two basic beliefs from a theologian. Dr. Scroll said this. This is a PhD doc, and a very intelligent. I like to listen to good lectures. But there are basically two beliefs humankind has. One, that science just happened in the Big Bang, and it was here, and man just evolved. Then the other theory is that man was created by these beings, God, call them as you will, of universe, and then life existed. You know, there are people that I like to watch the program Ancient Aliens, Ancient Astronauts, and they give a lot of history information about ancient religions and how a lot of them are like talk about how the Cherokee talk, we're star people, the people that we came from these extraterrestrials. We don't know. No one really knows what God is. No one can even explain what the. So they use terms. And I think perhaps he is an extra. He's some superior being that came through time and seeded himself. And we became his grand experiment. Call him God. Because even in the book it says, let us make him in the image of ourselves. In the image, he's saying plural.
Which makes sense to me because man created God, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? So, of course it's going to be in your image because that's who created it, that's who wrote it, that's who, wrote the book on it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Is it really a tales